Strap on your thinking hats, lads. I will give you 10 Wagwan points if you could tell me what animal this is from ARK. You gotta guess what it is. Rang out some numbnuts. You thought it was a direwolf, didn't you? You was wrong. It was me wearing a direwolf hat. Anyway, Wagwan wiggity warblow. Right, I've done it again, ain't I? I found the #1 base location ever, and not even on ARK, any fucking game ever made. This is the best base location. There's some fucking coordinates on the drips for you. Yeah, and there I am at the top of the map, underneath the same finger I used to stick up at wildcard, you fucking cunt. Anyway, I gotta stop swearing. I'm sorry for my language. I'm gonna try and tone it down and keep it family friendly. I made a joke last video about this red stuff dripping down. It was like that time of month sort of joke. Nobody commented on it. Maybe you didn't. Family friendly is what we're going for. Professionalism. I can just about fucking say the word. Right, we're going through the same entrance as the last base location. If you want a more detailed description of where this is, you can go and watch the last video. But it's the same entrance anyway. I'll explain how I'm going to lay this video out, because it's a long video and you guys are probably going to get sick of me talking. So the beginning bit, I'm going to show you how to get there. There is a lot of death barriers. There is insta-death barrier, there is a boundary barrier, and there's the barrier that teleports you back up to the surface as well. You've got to dodge all them. So you follow exactly where I go and you'll be safe. That's going to be the beginning of the video, and then when I get there to the actual location, you guys are going to make one of two decisions. You're either going to decide to stay and watch the rest of the video, or you're going to fucking quickly log into ARK and claim a base location. This base location is so big, it's its own biome. Like, it's bigger than the canyon on Ragnarok. Like, it's fucking massive. A couple of you got it right in the comments. So anyway, that's going to be the first bit. I'm going to show you guys how to get there. Then I'm going to do a tour of the area and show you a few other boundary areas where it causes problems with textures. And in between that, I'm going to explain to you this crazy idea that I had for an extinction server with admins and you guys. We're kind of going to do it, but there is some changes. But anyway, let's get back to this. You've got to watch the video, because I don't want you cunts flying into a death barrier and losing all your gear. To the right is the boundary barrier. It starts damaging you. Don't go through there. Go through this upside down pyramid. It's fucking Illuminati and all that shit. To the left hand side of us right now, there is an insta-kill barrier. You don't want to go over there. To the right hand side is also the boundary barrier, just to our right a little bit. So you're going to glide around it. Now I'm using a jetpack. I'm not in GM buff or anything like that, so I can take damage. So just follow exactly where I go. Again, to the right hand side where that big rock's sticking out, you got to watch out for that, because there's a boundary barrier there. To your left is a death barrier. In front of us, as we go through here and go under, there is a insta-death barrier kind of right in front of us now. So around now, I turn off my jets for my tech suit, and I'm free falling because I don't want to hit that death barrier above me. There is a death barrier above. This is it. It's massive. Some of you got it right. It is the outside of the forest. Shout out to the people that got it right. It is the outside of the forest. It's on top of the forest basically, and it's massive. You can build all over this. Look, I've put gates down so you can see what's going on. Massive. Now I would say stay in the area that I show you guys, yeah, because I've gone all around there without God mode, so there's no death barriers on all of this. I'm going to fly around now and show you how big it is and how many areas you can build in. Now there's a little section, yeah, that's like an area, a zone that's sort of floating, and when you go into it, the textures mess up, right? The textures will go like, there won't be no textures, it will look like mad blocks and shit. When it's like that, you can't place structures down. It's only a small area that floats above a certain few plateaus. So what it means is when you go to these plateaus, you can't build too high on them. it messes up a little bit, but there's only a couple of spots. You're going to see one in a little while. Look at the size of this plateau that I'm flying over. That's one base location right there. Oh, there's another one to the right. Oh, there's a base location. There's another one there. They're everywhere. Like, I don't think you're grasping how big it is. You'll see, if you stay for the whole video, I fly around a lot of it and you'll see how huge it is. Said no girl to me ever. Right, so imagine this whole area, all these plateaus you're going to see is basically the above the ceiling of the sunken forest. So this is all the crap that you don't see on the other side. It does go all the way around as well. If you imagine you've got the entrance to the sunken forest, it goes like a donut around the whole thing. I have been around the back, but I'm not going to show you in this because there's not really too much to it. There's not much to it. Fuck me. It's been a long week. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about this crazy idea I had. There's going to be times where I stopped abruptly and just go, right, this is one of those areas where you've got a zone, it freezes and the textures load in. Boom, there you go. You can't place stuff down when it's like that. This little plateau that you're seeing is one of the areas. If you build above the gates that I've put down, that will happen basically. So there's a few areas like this, but they're only small areas and they only affect one plateau at a time. So this plateau, if you was to build here, you can't really build higher than the size of those gates basically. Again, there is a few spots like this, but it don't matter because it's massive. I'll show you all the areas, you'll get to see everything and whatnot. Anyway, this idea for this server, it was mental. So you got 3 admins on Extinction. Each admin owns a biome. So you got one admin owns the snow biome, one admin owns the desert biome, and one admin owns the forest biome. The idea was that each admin would build only in their biome. When you joined the server, you had to choose an admin to join. You would join that admin in the dome that you owned with the admin. The admin would make an alliance and you would join that alliance. Then anybody else that joined the server, they would choose what admin to join and then they'd join the alliance. All of your alliance with your admin would have to build in the biome and you can defend it from the other admins in the other biomes against the other alliance members. Admin would give you structures, ammo, dinos, everything. Alright, it wouldn't be a case of we're playing the game to tame stuff. The admin would supply, well, not everything, but they would supply for their alliance basically. Whether it's ammo, whether it's structures. So everybody, as soon as you join your alliance, you go in the dome with the admin and you start building bases everywhere. And you start defending your biome against the other admin. We was going to have it where all of oh look, there's another one of those spots. This is a little area. I got see, we just cut it. Forget the fucking idea. Abort. Right, where these gates are. If you land here, this is fine. You can build. It's just taking a second to load the textures back in. There we go. Boom. The gates that I've put down, these small gates. If you go past that, that's when the textures change back to those fucking blocky Minecraft shit. Back to the idea. We wanted everybody on the server to experience that trailer ARK. You know, you see the trailer for ARK, like Extinction, and every fucker's laser beaming guns flying around, fucking mechs, explosions and all that, like it's a Michael Bay movie. We wanted everybody to experience that. So you'd join the server, you'd join your admin, you'd go in the biome, build your base. Admin will give you your stuff to build your base. Admin will give you dinos. Here's a male and female Rex, Tech Rex, male and female Tech Rex. Smash them bad boys together and start breeding. We wanted everybody to experience that side of ARK, the cool side of ARK. Admins were going to set up big wars. We was going to set up mech wars where we'd literally admin versus admin versus admin versus alliance versus, you know what I mean, you're with your admin alliance, yeah. Fucking just spawn in a bunch of mechs, put everybody in a mech so that we're on the map fighting with 20 mechs or however many people's in the alliance, just a 1v1v1 situation and all that. MLG up in here, and that's what we wanted. It didn't work. We tried it. No one wanted to do it. People were just stuck in their ways to play the same old ARK. Side note, if you go past that cliff platform I just showed you above, you get teleported through the floor. Sorry, that was a little bit delayed. I'm not going to go back and redo it because that's long. But there it is. Look, that cliff platform, you saw it. This big green thing, this is where the obelisk is in the sunken forest. This is above it. So this green flat area that I'm above right now, you can't build on there. I've placed some gates down so you can see where you can build. It's basically all that grass green area. You can't build there. There's some gates down there. You can see the edge of it. I'm going to show you a few little nook and crannies. You know, we like the nook and crannies, don't we? And there's lots of spaces like this, man. There's so many places you can go down. This place is so big, it has hidden base locations inside it. That's how crazy it is. If you're still here, congratulations to you, because I'm even boring myself at this stage. I was going to put this down, and you've done well to still be here. Anyway, back to the idea. We was going to set up, instead of, like, I do a lot of events on my servers, yeah? The trouble is, you say, oh, you got a server full of 20 people, and you're like, yeah, let's do an event, we're going to do an event, we're going to do this, we're going to, a prize just for taking part, because you've got to do that, because people don't want to do events. And 2 people would show up. Well, it's not a 1v1 situation. I've spent hours building this big event and 2 people have turned up. I've said you can have a dino just for taking part, and no fucker wanted to do it. People just don't even speak sometimes. It's madness. It really is. I don't understand it. So yeah, it didn't work. Alright? But we're going to try something like that, but slightly different. I'm not going to give you those details right now, because I'm going to do a video tomorrow. And the video is going to go over what we are actually doing. And when that video goes, oh fuck off, Santa. When that video drops tomorrow, the second that video drops, it will give details of the server. So when that video drops, the server will be unlocked, so you guys can join. If it does get full up, it's going to open up with 20 slots. Sorry, slots. 20 slots. It's going to open up with 20 slots for 20 people. If it does fill up, I'll buy more slots. You know what I mean? That's not a problem. Fucking rolling in this and all that. No, I don't really. I've just started a new job, so uploading's a little bit awkward. I wish I could upload more. I really do. I wish I could sit on my arse all day and just make YouTube videos for you guys. But I can't. I have to go and work properly. Got an adult and all that. You know what I mean? Got to be an adult. I've had a little while off. I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. So tomorrow this video is going to go live. As soon as that video goes live, the server will be unlocked and you guys can join it. In that video that I drop tomorrow, it's going to have details. We're going to try something like what I just explained to you. The only problem is, all of the admin that were going to do it, we're kind of busy. Like, we're all adulting basically. We've all got like new jobs sort of thing, so we got to put the hours in, you know what I mean? Make big boss man happy and all that. So it's a bit difficult for us to get on. So the problem with that is, we can't do this idea if there's only ever like one admin on for 2 hours, and then another one comes on 3 hours later, but they're only on for 2 hours. The idea is not going to work. You need your admin to be there to give you all your stuff. We need the 2 admins on so we can do wars and stuff like that. So even though the video that I drop tomorrow will be explaining the idea and the rules, when you join the server it's going to be slightly different, just because there isn't, like, we haven't got 4 admins on at the same time. We did have, but we've all fucking got jobs at the same time, didn't we? Jesus. Anyway, more locations. Look, plateau. There's, at this point it's just getting boring. You can see how big it is. It's like a canyon, innit? It's massive. You can go right deep as well. There's hidden places. Where I've put the gates, all of this is safe. I believe there is another section I'm about to fly over where it goes a bit fucked and with the texture thing, and that's this plateau right in front of us. Oh, there you go, boom. Be careful. If you go really far out from the edge of this, there is death barriers all the way around, like going around this thing, so don't fly too far out. You can go to the edge of where all the rocks are, and that's not a problem. And I mean the whole place that I've shown you. You can go to the edge of the rocks as far out as you can actually just walk on. If you go out to nothingness, that's where the death barrier is. And if you guys are still here, good on you, because I'm literally running out of shit to say at this point. Few more areas. We could go around the side here. Now, you know when you go into the sunken forest, you go down that middle tube. You can go around the whole outside of that basically. I don't go all the way there because, you know, I've got, you know, things to do, places to go, people to see. This is funny. Somebody written a comment section on a video well, not a video, I done a post saying I got a crazy location, this location. They said, can you do a base location and build there on this video? There's like 100 locations. There's like 100 base locations here. That'd take me forever. Up there, don't go too high. There is a barrier that will teleport you through the ground. Here we go. I'm looking out for you guys. You know, we look after each other, don't we? Right, we're getting to the end of the video. I'm not quite sure where we are or what I've said. I've been thinking about scripting some videos. I usually record like little sections, but then what happens is I start waffling and just going off on one, kind of like what I'm doing now basically. So I might maybe script some stuff. I'm going to start doing some funny stuff as well. If you guys join the server, there's going to be a lot of events. I like events. I build events all day long, and I've got some crazy ideas for events. I'm talking next level sort of stuff. I used to kill it on Halo 3 and all that on custom maps. Anyway, yeah. Where the fuck was he? See, this is why I need to script stuff. We're at the end of the video. Another video tomorrow for a server you guys can join. Let's have a bit of fun. That sounds proper pedo, I'm sorry. Not into kids, just for the record. Right, anyway. Shit. Oh, fuck me. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Fucking hell. I wish I could be more professional, but I can't. I'm sorry.